Hey guys, Evan here with Team Overkill. Well, I wanted to post something on our YouTube channel now that we actually have one. So I kind of felt like doing a quick deck profile, and I haven't messed a lot with Kagero, and I got some pieces together today actually. I kind of wanted to just to see if I could work this out. So I've put together a Kagero deck, a Dragonic Lawkeeper? Yeah, that's right, Lawkeeper deck. And I kind of wanted to share it with you. Looking for some opinions about it. It's not done. I want perfect guards, but yeah, those are kind of hard to come across. So anyway, to start off with, starting Vanguard is one Lizard Soldier Conroe. Obviously to grab a bar out of the deck, or even a Raupia, which I'll get to later. But yeah, if I had can't even remember the name of the perfect guard off the top of my head. I don't know why. But if I had the Kagero P guard, I would definitely search for it with this, since you can add a card to your hand. So we've got a starting Vanguard. Grade 3 wise, we have 4 Dragonic Lawkeepers. Limit break 4, counterblast 1. Binds all your opponent's rear guards, which they basically take their rear guards off the field and put them into a separate little pile off to the side. And at the beginning of the end phase of that turn, they can choose up to 4 face-up cards that were bound by this card's effect from their bind zone, call them the separate rear guards, and put any other cards that were bound with this effect into the drop zone. So basically, if they have 5 rear guards, and I bind them, they can only bring back 4. I have to kill one off. So there you go. That's the main point of the deck. This is the guy you want on Vanguard for most of the game. And he also gets plus 3k if your opponent has 2 rear guards or less, which binding them technically means they don't exist anymore. So you limit break and he gets plus 3k along with that bind ability, and your opponent doesn't have any interceptors. Dragonic Overlord, classic Kagero unit. If you don't have a Kagero Vanguard or a rear guard, he gets minus 2. Flip 3, it gets plus 5k, loses Twin Drive, and whenever its attack hits a rear guard, you can stand it. So basically, oh, I'm going to swing at your rear guard, okay, I stand up, oh, I'm going to swing at your rear guard, okay, I stand up, oh, I'm going to swing at your Vanguard. Not a great Vanguard to have. It really has never been that great of a Vanguard unless you just don't have another option, but yeah. To round out my grade 3 lineup, I've got 2 Dragonic Executioners. Whenever it attacks a Vanguard, if I've got a Kagero Vanguard, it gets plus 2k. So it's basically a Twin Shine Swordsman Marhaus clone from the Royal Paladins. For grade 2s, I have 4 copies of Dragon Knight Nihalem. And yeah, it's the Flash Fight deck art. I really tend to like it, so I kind of felt like I wanted to use it. Yeah, 10k vanilla, definitely great for rush down, push, whatever you want to call it. Another grade 2, 4 cross shot Garps. Basically just Nihalem, but you know, I feel like having some push, some rush down, definitely combined with Lawkeeper, excuse me, makes it rough. It makes it hard because you know you've lost your rear guards, and you might actually have to discard one. To round out my grade 2 lineup, I have 2 Bellicosity Dragons. This was in comic style actually. Whenever its attack hits a Vanguard, if I have a Kagero Vanguard, I can choose a card from my damage zone and flip it face up. It's a 9k grade 2. There wasn't really another grade 2 that really helped Lawkeeper, and I kind of felt like this actually might help him a little bit, so I decided to throw in my deck. For grade 1s, I have 4 Dragon Dancer Lordace. Whenever it attacks, if the number of rear guards my opponent has is 2 or less, it gets plus 3k, so it basically becomes a 9k attacker. So it really works with Lawkeeper. If you don't have any other rear guards, or you have something to back it up with, it gets bigger columns, basically. It's not a bad card, not a bad card at all. I have 4 Embodiment of Armor Bars, 8k booster. Need I say more? It's a classic Kagero unit, so I mean, might as well. I have 4 Lizard Soldier Raupias. This is a card that was included in BTO4 Eclipse of Illusionary Shadows. Whenever it boosts a Kagero Vanguard, if my opponent has 2 or less rear guards, it becomes a 10k booster. So it is the Lawkeeper booster. You limit break, and then you have a 23k column. It's what I like to call a cross ride killer, where a 10k shield will not protect the cross ride. You'd have to use a 15k just to make it one to pass. I love those cards. To round out my grade 1s, I have 3 copies of Dragon Monk Gojo. Not really too interested in his effect. There really wasn't another grade 1 that was any good. You know, I mean, if I don't have a Lawkeeper and I don't have a grade 3 to ride, I suppose I could try to find one with this, but the cycle thing, I have 4 Dragon Monk Genjo heal triggers. Enough said. I have, well, my stands are a little bit messy. I have stand triggers. I have 3 Lizard Soldier Ganloos and 1 Flameseed Salamander, the one where if it boosts a successful Vanguard hit, I can retire a grade 0 and put the trigger back in the deck. It's not a bad stand trigger. It's not a bad little card. I say stands more than anything because if you're talking about beatdown, you want to be able to stand up and beat your opponent's face in, basically. So I kind of felt that would be more useful than draws. And then I run an 8 critical. I run 4 copies of Blu-ray Draco Kid and 4 Embodiment of Spear Tars. So my winning image in this deck basically is, I'll set it up really fast here. You want a Lawkeeper, definitely. A Raupia, definitely right behind the Lawkeeper would be great. And then, maybe a Dragonic Overlord here. Most likely a bar back there too, make another 23, 24k column. And then just for good measure, just because, I only run 2 of each card, I'd put like an Executioner and a bar. This isn't a bad field. Definitely not for the Lawkeeper build. It actually works pretty well. So, yeah, my winning image, basically get Lawkeeper out there, limit break, continue to push with more power, more hits, get some double crits in there somewhere maybe, and just push my opponent to the edge. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. This is the first video we've uploaded, so pretty excited to have our own YouTube channel now. If you guys want to check us out, go to officialteamoverkill.webs.com, and we also have a Facebook, and it's just Team Overkill. That's it. So thanks for watching again, and expect more videos coming in the near future. Maybe once a day, a couple times a week. Just depends. So see you guys later.